Hello everyone and welcome to my channel More to Chess. In this video I am going to analyze the game between Liren and Nepomniachtchi from the candidates of the last round, round number 14. So let's start. Here Ding is with the white pieces and Ian with the black pieces. Ding starts with the move d4, knight f6, c4, g6, f3. The system with f3 is known as anti-Grunfeld of Alekhine variation. Ian played e6, the very rare move and also very rarest at top levels. e4. Here Ding takes all the important central squares. c5 attacking the center. d5 taking space. d6, bishop d3, bishop g7, knight e2. I think both are out of the opening preparation. E cross d5, c cross d5, the standard move. Knight bd7, knight e2 c3, a6 with the idea of playing b5, a4 preventing b5, knight h5 opening up the bishop and also knight with some attacking ideas. White castles, bishop d4 check, king h1, and now knight e5 attacking the bishop. White played knight e2 attacking the bishop. Queen h4, white plays knight cross d4, and here this is the first critical moment of the game. Here black have three choices. First, c cross d4, the second one is knight cross d3, and the third one is knight g3 check. If you want to find the best move, you can pause the video and do it by yourself. If not, then I will explain one by one. Okay, let's first discuss the move c cross d4. C cross d4 is the best move here. It equals the game. After this, white will play king g1 because of the threat knight g3 check. Then black will play g5, try to continue his attack on the white king, and rook a3, and the game goes on. So this is equal position for both. Now instead of c cross d4, if you play knight g3 check, then it is a big mistake. After king g1, knight cross f1, white will play bishop cross f1, and now you have to take the piece, otherwise you will be piece down. After c cross d4, queen cross d4, white is very healthy pawn up, and black is unable to attack the white king because he have very only two pieces to attack. On the contrary, this file is open and black is also way less in development, so this is very good position for white. And the third move, knight cross d3, it is also a mistake which is played in the game by Ian. After knight cross d3, the game went queen cross d3 and then a knight g3 check. Here in the game Ian played knight g3. If you play c cross d4, which is also a tempting choice, then king g1, again dodging this fork. After this, white is threatening to take the pawn, so queen f6, and now knight a6 with the idea to take the pawn, and there is no way to prevent to save the pawn. So this is also a healthy pawn up, and there is no attack for black to the white king. So this is also a very much advantageous for white. So instead, here c cross d4, black played knight g3 check, white played king g1, and then knight cross f1, and and here you cannot take the knight because taking the knight will equalize the game. The best move here is knight c2, which Liren played. If you play king cross f1, then the game is suddenly equalizes because black will play c cross d4, and now queen cross d4 attacking the rook, castle, and then s3, and the game suddenly very equal. Okay, so instead knight cross f1. Here Ding plays knight to c2. Here white is threatening to take the knight, so the only move is to play knight cross s2. Now white plays queen to e3, trying to exchange the queens. The only best move here is to play g5, as it prevents the white to take the knight, because after g5 you cannot take the pawn. After queen g5, bishop g5, the move is knight to f3 check, forking these. So this way black will take the bishop. So the best move is to play g5, but Ian plays castling, which is a very big mistake. After castle, white plays queen g5, trying to exchange the queen and win the knight. After queen g5, black played knight f3 check, g takes f3, and now queen s3, trying to avoid the exchange of queens. Here white plays bishop f4, not trying to save the pawn and trying to develop the pieces as much as possible, because white is a piece up, or you can say two piece for a rook. So here the best move is queen cross f3. Now knight d2 attacking the queen and protecting the e4 square. Now the only best move is to play f6. If you play queen s3, then all your pieces are still not developed, so this is way passive for black. So black plays f6, and now queen to g6 check, h cross g6, knight takes f3, bishop to g4, white plays knight to d2, and now the threat is to attack and take on d6. Bishop e2 is again very inaccuracy, because black is not saving his d6 pawn. Now king to f2 attacking the bishop, bishop d3 attacking the c2 knight. After knight e1, there are two threats attacking the bishop and attacking the d6 pawn. Black played c4 protecting the bishop, and now bishop cross d6 taking the pawn and also attacking the rook. Rook f to e8, now attacking this pawn. So eliminate the attacker. Knight cross d3, c cross d3, and bishop to c7, with the idea of cementing the pawn on d6. King to f7, trying to get his king as much close as possible to this situation. Now rook a3 attacking this d3 pawn, rook a to c8 attacking the bishop, d6 cementing the bishop, king e6, and now rook cross d3, with the idea of playing d7 in the future. King d7, again is the inaccuracy here. You can play rook h8 with some counter attacking ideas. It is bad because of the move knight c4 with the idea of knight b6 check. Here black plays rook cross c7, and instead of taking, Ding played knight b6 check with the idea of taking f6 pawn, and in this moment Ian resigned the game. If you want to see further, the follow-up is king d8, and now check. This is double check, takes, takes, and black will take the pawn. So here, sorry, white takes the pawn. So here white is completely a piece up, which is very much winning for white. Okay, so that's all for this game. If you enjoyed the video, give a thumbs up. Thank you.